Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time here, I just want to say thank you for coming. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, share with your friends and family, and join the family. So if you are a returning subscriber, I just want to say thank you. You guys have made my channel grow in a very long time. I just want to appreciate you guys. So in today's video, I'm going to be gisting you guys. It's a story time. I'm going to be telling you guys how a doctor refused treating me in Philippines, and his reason was so, I don't want to say dumb, I don't want to say stupid, but let's get to know. You will tell me if his reason was okay, good enough. But okay, if you're interested in this video, let's watch till the end. So guys, my today's notification shout out is going to someone special. Drum roll. Ojuku Purity, thank you for always commenting on my video. I really appreciate it and I see you. So guys, today I'm giving you guys no makeup look because I'm having some breakouts on my skin, as you can see, and I'm trying to treat my skin, so no makeup today. So guys, it happened last year March. I'm telling you guys this story so that if you're in Philippines, you would know when to visit the hospital and you will know where to go to and when. So if you are sick, I'm using myself as an example to tell you guys a lot of things about the healthcare system in Philippines, and you should know when to visit the hospital. Don't allow yourself to be critically ill before you visit the hospital. So this is a year after, and I am so strong to share my story with you guys. So last year March, I have all the pictures and videos, okay, so I'm going to be inserting them as I speak. I'm going to try to look for them, but if I don't, that's still fine. So last year March, I had a growth in my nose, and it's more like nasal polyps, but it's not nasal polyps. So according to the doctor, everyone has that growth, but once it gets big, it means there's something wrong, like it means you're reacting to something. So I had a growth in my nose. I messaged my friend Jim Top. God bless you, Jim Top. So I messaged my friend, she's a doctor. I told her that there's something growing in my nose. She was like, okay, I should take pictures. I took pictures and I sent to her. I realized that the next day the thing went back. It's more like it will grow, go back, it will grow, go back. Like it was just growing gradually. Like it started tiny, then it grew bigger. So she came to the church, and then she checked my nose, and then she said I should go to the hospital and I should tell the doctor about whatever is happening. So this coronavirus time, you can hardly find doctors, especially ENT doctors, So I went to my hospital to meet my doctor, Tobias Hospital. So I met the doctors in Tobias Hospital, and they said they don't have their ENT doctors, that I should check elsewhere. That was already on Friday. So I waited until Saturday. On Saturday, I checked my school hospital, St. Dominic College of Asia. I woke up very early. I went to St. Dominic. I met the doctor, and then I was like, he asked me what was wrong with me. I told him I had something growing in my nose, and he checked it, and then he said he's not a doctor he's not an ENT doctor, so but he suggests I go for surgery. I messaged my mom, and then I told my mom that the doctor said I should get ready for surgery. So she was like, okay, I should tell her the amount and everything that I'm gonna be needing for the surgery. So I said okay, but the doctor in St. Dominic suggested another doctor for me, and this hospital was inside the mall. See, so before I went to the hospital in the mall, I saw hell. I'm gonna gist you guys why. So I went there on Saturday, and they told me to come back on Monday, that their ENT doctors don't come during the week, like weekend. I was like, okay. So on Monday, I went to another hospital. Mind you, during the weekends, I was trying to check online for hospitals with ENT doctors. Guys, you hardly find ENT doctors in Philippines, and I don't know why. Maybe because of the coronavirus or something. So I finally saw one hospital that it was a private hospital. So I quickly messaged them, and I have a proof. I'm gonna put it here. I told them that can I book an appointment for on Monday? I didn't get a reply, so I thought, okay, maybe they saw my message. So I went there, I went to the hospital, and I met the receptionist. Then I told her that I came to see the doctor, and then she said, did I book appointment? I said yes. She checked her phone, and then she was like, oh yeah, I booked up. Like, she was like, okay, yes, she saw the appointment, but she's sorry she didn't reply me back that the hospital is having some ceremony and they can't see me. So I was like, okay, where is the doctor? And then she was like, this is the doctor. The doctor was just sitting down next to me, guys. He was sitting down next to me waiting for the ceremony to start. And then I was like, hi Paul, please can you help me? I'm unable to breathe. I can't breathe, my nose is blocked. Can you just tell me what to use so that after your ceremony I can come for surgery or something? And then he was like, the kind of face he gave me, I just knew that, oh, this man is kind of like a racist or something. But I didn't want to be too I didn't want to give him my facial expression that, okay, I didn't like the way he looked at me. But I was still waiting for a reply, and then he told me that, please, I should go, that they are closed for today. See, guys, it's okay for you to tell me to go, but it's not okay for you to tell me to go, stuff like that. I'm human, and I was going through a lot of pains for a doctor to talk to me in such manner. So I was begging him that, you should please, I am dying, you should please give me something to use to take so that the growth will reduce a little bit and I'll be able to breathe. And then the man now screamed at me, and I'm still shouting. No, I didn't shout, I started crying. I was begging him. I was like, as I was begging him, he was telling them to come and chase me out of his hospital. So I was now crying. I was not telling him that he was a very wicked doctor. I threatened him that I was going to post him. I was going to record his hospital and post, but none of that happened because, I just went back home. I cried. I called my mom. I told my mom that the doctor refused checking me. And then I also called Jim. So I was like, the doctor refused checking me. And then she said I should check another hospital. Luckily for me, I got another hospital inside SM. I want you guys to know this hospital because it saved my life. So I went to this hospital. I'm going to be putting Wellpoint Hospital inside SM. I went to Wellpoint Hospital, and due to the COVID-19 restrictions and the rest, it was a whole process. So I booked appointment a day before the actual date I saw the doctor. So I went there, and they don't allow crowd, so it was just like six people into the hospital. So I finally went there, and I waited for the doctor. When the doctor came in, he checked my nose with a machine or something, and then he told me that, okay, I should he placed something into my nose, and then he was like, okay, I should look at the monitor, I should see what is happening in my nose, I should see where the growth is coming from. That everyone has this growth, but when it grows bigger, it means your nose is reacting to something. So this is what he gave me to take. He gave me some nose spray, that they spray like this, and then he gave me other drugs I took, and my growth finished. Okay, how did I forget that? I told my church member of my surgery on how my nose was, I wasn't feeling comfortable, and they prayed for me. I just want to thank Ella for telling Pastor Tega, prayed for me in church, and I'm very, very grateful. It just shows that, they care about me. So I'm giving out this story because I want one or two people to, check their health. Like, just once you see something growing, don't allow it to overgrow, because it might be too late for you to go for surgery or anything. And maybe the doctors might not want to, maybe the doctors will feel reluctant to treat you because they don't want you to die in their hand. And again, I want to just tell you guys that if you are sick in Philippines, just avoid going to private hospitals. Go to federal hospital or government hospital. I think that one is better because you are going to have varieties of doctors. If you go to a private hospital like I did, it was just one doctor, so he was busy trying to eat adobo and some ceremonies. That was why he wasn't able to answer me. But I went to a government hospital and they answered me quickly. So my advice to anyone watching this video, if you are sick in Philippines, don't allow it to get worse before you see the doctor, and don't go to a private hospital. Take this advice from me, because if you go to a private hospital, you're just going to see limited doctors. But if you go to a federal hospital or a government hospital, you're going to see lots of doctors. If one is not answering you, the other one will definitely answer you. So guys, I hope you've learned from my story. No, the doctors are not wicked, but some of them are racist, and that's why the doctor refused treating me because of his ceremony, and I was dying. So guys, I hope you learned a thing or two from my story, and thank you guys for always watching my videos. I really appreciate you guys, and I love you all. Bye.